Paul, the guy that was on the road to Damascus, on his way to shut down more churches. And he came with letters. He came with permission. He came, the Christians was hiding from Paul because Paul was such a tyrant. He was going to get every Christian. If it was the last thing he did, he was going after every Christian. I'm going to get them all. I'm going to get them all. I'm going to catch them because they were gathering secretly, going from house to house. And Paul was after them. And he was on his way to Damascus. And the Bible says he was knocked to the ground. He was knocked to the ground and saw light. And God began to speak to him. And the most amazing thing that when I reference that story is he says God began to speak to him. And Paul understood what he understood him. He said, my persecutors thou me. It's hard to kick against the pricks, Paul. And he says, who are you? And the Bible says those that stood around said they heard a voice, they saw no man. And other people around said they sound like thunder. In other words, just because people are walking close to you don't mean that they can hear from God. Don't mean that they understand what God is doing. And there were people around him. But Paul heard clearly what God